Are you guys ready to play a game that's both controversial for the world and also me and my friends who think I'm a weeb now? Well, are you in for a surprise? Because we're going to be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I do know most of the stuff that happens in this game, but it was just because I watched a playthrough. I've heard the experience is a lot different when you actually play the game, like, on your own. It's a very long game. I'm only gonna do like 25-30 minute episodes just to keep you on your toes, but there's many people that I talk to, like I talk about this openly because I don't care if any people feel the weeb stuff. I'm not even a weeb, it's just enjoyable, but this game is the most secretive horror game in the world. If you're willing to follow, please do. I won't spoil anything, but my god, this game will ruin your life or just make you have an existential crisis. But either way, it's a really good experience. So I'm going to go ahead and start the game. God, what name should I play? I want to play something that excites, something that really makes the game worth it. This is gonna get funny. Okay. Here we go. Hey! I'm stuck with this game. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of works out because you've just known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. 1 minute, let me just set a timer on my alarm so I don't play for like an hour. Oh god, that would be extremely emotional, trying to edit gigabytes of footage on a hard drive. Okay, we're good. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I feel almost better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me.
I always tapped again, but I caught it in time.
Asshole. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Hey, you see that? You're thinking about ignoring me.
That's me. That's me. That's me.
It's me, asshole.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want you to think. I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine.
Fine.
Oh shit, I messed that up.
Why didn't you wait for me after all?
I guess you don't have
Have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute.
By the way, asshole. Have you decided I'll come to join yet?
A glove. I love his name's just asshole. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's not true. You told me I joined a club this year.
Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime.
I'm worried that you want to have to start tonight on how it's gonna cut it. Your highness is doing poorly, you know? I know you have no, but I'm dying at the time becoming a new entertainer connecting to around world. You taught me, right? Don't even keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy. No promises though.
Like at least trying to try a little.
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay!
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wanted me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Hello!
Sayori? Sayori must have come into this class while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom.
And then I catch you coming out of the classroom. When I say to sit in that seat now, it's Arcanian.
How do you guys like that voice? I'm probably gonna keep it, and it's gonna be stressful to do the entire time.
It's Arcanian. Honestly, you're working some fun. I'm impressed.
You don't need to wait up for me if that's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought,
Know what?
when are you gonna come to my club?
Sayori,
Eh,
there's no way I'm going to your club.
meaning.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yay! Pardon me. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Well, I just want to come here today on day in a new manner. I'm not sending my pockets empty.
Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as I have to plan all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay?
Let's go.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. It's a quote to live by. I don't know why, though. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
And they make my here. I told you.
Oh, I told you, don't call me a new member. Call me asshole. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Oh, she sounds a little manly.
Sayori always says nice things about you.
Okay, that's nice.
Seriously? You brought a boy?
Oh, God, I don't know how to do this. There's so many...
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Asshole. Asshole. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. he doesn't know what to say. Hey, asshole. Welcome to the club. Oh, let me get a sip of water real quick. All words escape me in this situation, as it would. That's you get approached by a random girl and she just calls you an asshole. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. I mean, if you're a weeb, why not? I mean, the middle one's a little bit young, but whatever. I mean, whatever you do, right?
What are you looking at? If you want to sing something, sing it.
Sorry. What did I do for that? Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori.
You can just ignore and say I'm Mooney.
Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns backward towards the other girls.
Anyway, this is not Tungate. I'm strong energy. And this is you, the constant calm.
Don't say that. Oh wow, she is really quite anxious. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
It sounds like you already know my kind, alright?
That's right. It's great to see you again, asshole. I'm literally just gonna crap myself every time I see that. That's so good. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we're in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most beautiful or most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Oh wow, exactly everything you need, right? Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica.
Sit down, asshole! We made a movie of 2 seats and then to meet Monica. I got to ton dance. Hey, I need them. I'll get down. Say, I got an intense on it.
Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ooh-ha! Ooh. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
So cute!
I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know, just try and take one.
Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my glances. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Natsuki.
What are you thinking? It's not like
Haven't I heard this somewhere before?
made them for you or anything.
Hey, I thought you technically did. Sayori said...
Well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy.
Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Wow, she just outs her like that. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Eyes well, Earl Grey, 1 cream, 1 sugar. If you ever want to order one for me, do it. Okay, I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow. And smiles at me. Oh wow, what a weird expression. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing around the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
Oh, right click. Okay.
And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. My is a really great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that they're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important.
Guys, this girl is motivated as fun as fudge.
I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate.
Right, everyone? Oh, right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Oh, did she? I don't know. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, asshole. So, asshole, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good answer to that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. For you people who don't know what that is, anime comics. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It's like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, you might as well be having a conversation with a rock. That's how I feel a lot of the time in real life, honestly. I really relate to this kid.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that.
But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Ugh, I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine.
You're cooking your poem. Everything you did doesn't kill you.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes.
Why do you
care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I actually like this because I like writing, so it's fun. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
And let me tell you, everybody
We all sit in silence for a minute. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, asshole? It's just like they're being mean to me this entire time, and it's hilarious. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still a problem. Yeah, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I feel like that would be the worst thing in the world. Like disappointing 4 people at once. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... That worked so freaking well. Like, I feel like that's how Natsuki would react, but like, Sayori. Asshole. Sorry, I'm cracking up.
Asshole!
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Ants, I'm attending!
Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Oh, cool. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment.
If you really just count to Cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks. I guess he doesn't want to be here. He's just in it for the girls. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Asshole. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up with their food.
Hey, asshole! We're already here. Do you want to come together?
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, I might as well.
Yay!
With that, the 2 of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Why is it of course Monika? Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess it starts with writing a poem tonight. It's actually such a sick track, dude. You could like rap over this. Hell yeah. I think it's a good time to take a little break here. So I'm thoroughly enjoying the fact that my character's name is Asshole because he gets taken down by these girls constantly. But yeah, so like I said, I have played the game, but like most of the stuff is new to me because it's like a very long game to play. So I hope you guys are on the edge of your seats. It's funny, I hope. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Is that Monika? Because I don't really want to humor Monika. I don't know though. I mean, I feel like Natsuki... Oh, sorry. I'm like tethered. My speaker's up on top of my desk. I feel like Natsuki has... Like, I feel like she would cool... Like, I don't know, but she is in first year, which seems kind of like weird. I just don't know how the grading system works. Is that Sayori or Monica? Oh no, definitely Monica because of the blue eyes. I don't know if Monica has blue eyes. Okay, let me just let me check real quick here. Oh, okay. Oh, it's Sayori. Okay. It's not Monica at all. Let's go with Sayori. She seems cool. What does she like again? I don't really know what she likes. I think she likes, from what I remember, I think she likes the bittersweet stuff. Yeah, okay. So anything to do with like... Okay, anything to do with emotion, I believe she likes. So if we design a poem around what she likes, then okay, yeah. If we design a poem around emotion, she'll like us for sure. Defeat. Oh man, we are doing. Look at that. Hell yeah. Tragedy. Oh damn it. Okay, that's our first failure there. Love. Beauty. Massacre. Oh my god. Shame. Alone. Hope. Fun. Wow, some of these are really like rough words. Oh my god. Fear. Silly. Forgive. Sweet. Misery. And whirlwind, unending. Hop, dazzle. Okay. Hell yeah. Okay. Pink. Kawaii! No, that would definitely be Natsuki. Daydream, dark, vacation, kawaii. Precious, incapable family. Yeah, that was Natsuki. Whatever. I mean, we got most of them for Sayori. Hi again, asshole! Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha! Nah, don't worry. Wait, let me just open up my timer again, otherwise I'll forget. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, asshole. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making your dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me that you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then we won't see the end of it. Then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the clubroom. Wow, Monica is such an ass. She finds herself stuck between Monica and manga.
Manga! Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, you guys. Asshole always gives a hint as long as you have time. He helps me with busy work without you even acting. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. I don't know why it's so low there. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come?
How come? You and asshole become good friends too.
Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put us in.
You ain't even writing something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really?
Don't be shy.
It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Wow, this guy's really good at dismissing situations. Or diffusing. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew.
Oh, sorry, I did Sayori. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Man, looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? Well, reading a book? Who's this guy? He's dense. I guess I could always read some of... Okay, good. Okay, sorry about that. I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I'd probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. Oh.
We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to other content.
Well, you can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. It's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds.
I don't sound important, though.
Hey, what do you mean?
You make me come with the Mod 14 error. Now kind of start things. It's a literature thing. That's why I'm trying to figure out how to get people to job and for things you know. And after they come, they do stand distinct and educated rights.
What's this? Sayori's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick?
What kind?
Well, I guess we could...
Cutting!
Oh my god. Sayori, for being such a kyoti. Ah, good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that.
Oh, you're right. That's into bent contains. That works out perfectly.
That wasn't why you suggested it?
Cutting is speak to my creative tongue.
Cupcakes it is then. It feels like Monica's just like babysitting a bunch of 2-year-olds besides Yuri.
I'm honey.
Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. Suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it'd be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, that is unreasonably close. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Well, reasonable. That was a good hop back, whoa.
I'm sorry. Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all.
Whoa, she got the attitude.
It's your fault for teaching like that. They sound like the napping club.
Does our school have a napping club?
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're at the club, you're gonna have no time to anime, you know. You need to get used to it.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica heard. Why does he care about what Monica hears?
It's Juno.
Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori.
It's not I do that.
That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you?
Not every day.
That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time?
It's a secret.
I knew it.
Come on. I need to give it the benefit of the doubt.
I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you.
Oh,
Sayori glances around at herself.
how is it written all over me?
You're clearly in a rush this morning. Wow, this guy is really good with women. Who says that?
Look.
Your hair is sticking out all over the face, or out all around here.
Oh,
I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten out. But that was a good segue into touching her head. I'll try that one day. Man, you really need a brush for this.
my hair is just really hard to get right.
I won't fall for that. It's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe out the stain with my finger.
But nobody would notice that.
Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that.
You mean...
What's this guy trying to do? I just wrote a poem for Sayori and he's being an ass. Well, I guess his name is kind of relevant. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. That is really mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Just to let you know, this doesn't entertain me.
This is so funny.
What is?
Well, I was thinking about how weird it is our friend and Duncan kind of thing.
Don't say that. You make me feel weird about it, stupid.
It's okay though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you?
I guess.
Hey, be careful.
Oh, fuck.
The button might come off.
This sucks to read. It's so awkward to read. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button to your chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. Oh god. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about?
It made my bone big again.
Again? What, did they shrink and come back? Just don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel so strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? It's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily buttons her blazer once more.
Phew!
That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So, if I keep it buttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? Oh, so if I keep it unbuttoned, I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like it's a good thing?
Because I had a boyfriend and you wouldn't do things like this. And you take care of better me than anyone else in the world would, so... Oh, and you take care of me better than anyone else would, anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned.
Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
I didn't say anything embarrassing.
Jeez. Well, anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier.
Only if you focus on going to bed earlier.
Fine. It's a deal. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Oh, pardon me. These voices are so hard to remember. Yeah, I guess so.
So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning.
You're doing it again, Sayori.
But it's dunking the time.
Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Ha! What is that?
Okay, everyone.
Oh my god. Monica suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share the poems we wrote now?" Sounds like a great point to end this first episode. Please let me know in the comments how you're feeling about this game, because so far I'm enjoying it quite a bit. I did watch through it, but there's always a different ending, honestly, the way you play it. But I'm keeping these episodes 30. I think I'll do like 30, 40 minutes, because like 25 is a little short. But if you are enjoying this series, give it a thumbs up and comment and like. I'll definitely be playing more. Try and do it daily over the December break when I don't have school. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this. Have a wonderful night. I'm not going to play this anymore, but I'm really excited to see what's next for real. Hope you enjoyed. Have a great night.